Hey, greetings. This Silent Bob. I'm going to do this actual video out in the yard today. Some of you have been posting and wondering what you should do as far as creating a pandemic slash limited Ebola crisis protective gear kit. So I pulled out one of my pandemic kits today. Of course, it's in a basically a Plano storage kit. The one thing I like about them is that you're able to like literally grab and go. And as you can see, this is one of my kits. Try to pan out a little bit farther out for you. You'll notice that it's pretty standard stuff. What I've got here is Tyvek suits. Now you have to understand that Tyvek suits are disposable, and that's the reason why I like to have them. I'm going to try to give you a quick shot of one. Basically, if you buy them, they come in 5 in a kit. They're created by DuPont. There's other companies out there, but I personally like to use the best quality stuff, and it seems to me that DuPont has always had a good history of creating good quality Tyvek suits that you can really literally dispose. Because I'm a fairly large guy, I've got the X larges, and I've got larges and mediums, and of course my wife is a medium, and my daughter's kind of a medium, but you can find the ones that are petite for the small. Of course, I have two different types of disposable protective particulate respirators. One is the 8511. This is the one I would definitely recommend if you're thinking about excuse me guys, I've got a real bad head cold. To prevent your exposure to the Ebola particles. Also, I always stock a whole bunch of 95N respirators, simply because during a pandemic you can go ahead and put these on your patient and you're ready to rock and roll. Also, I do a two-type protective eye shield. First, I've got these basic disposable face shields. They're really simple to buy. They're about 50 bucks, and they come in about 25 in a case, and they're disposable. That's what I like about them. Relatively good protective suit gear, and then also I wear the eye goggles. Also, I have a pair of eyeglasses. I go kind of heavy duty on the protective gloves, and the reason simply is because when I'm using needles and stuff like that, I want to make sure that I've got something. So I buy the heavy duty PVC coated gloves, but I also believe in wearing a triple protection. So I use 2 nitrile 5mm rubber gloves, and then I put these on. And the bad thing about these is that you're somewhat limited in dexterity. So usually this is not great for healthcare aspects, but certainly when you're dealing with a known virus that's pretty bad, this is the kind of stuff that I kind of keep in my gear. Also, I keep some head coverings. These are like basically surgical bonnets. You put them on your head, and while they're not particularly resistant to some viruses, they're definitely disposable, and that'll protect your headgear, so to speak. And of course, everything's basically stocked inside a storage kit, so it's relatively easy to go, ready to rock and roll when you know you've got an issue. Now, some of my folks that know me have emailed me or PM'd me on DPF, and the one thing I've kind of said to them, you got to know what your risks are. Certainly if you're in the healthcare industry and there's a potential for exposure to Ebola or any like viruses, you want to go with the maximum protective gear. I've got a self-contained particular Tyvek disposable suit. It's a one-piece that I use with my PAPR unit. Since I don't work in a laboratory anymore, where I used to use an inline respirator that was connected to an oxygen system. That was probably my most what I would say upgraded level of suit, and of course those were about a $2,000 suit, but commercially you can find some one suit type system that provides you good quality protection, you know, for about $150 to $200. So if you have any questions about that, certainly, you know, text me and I'll be happy to share that with you. This is Silent Bob out, and I hope you find this video quite interesting, and have a great day.